All right. Guess who else is right? You want to guess? Simon Gobadia is right. Samuel Gobadia has been right since 1982. Samuel Gobadia has been right since 1982. He's still right. You know, we have to focus on what first of all, we have to identify what our objectives are. Samuel Gobadia is ex-husband now to Porsha Williams, superstar, rock star, Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, underground railroad track superstar, something. 265 days a year, according to Samuel Gobadia. Samuel Gobadia, oh my God, this guy, man. Our Nigerian brother, our Nigerian Benin brother. This man right here is a character. It's a special character. It's a aura for aura. Aura for aura. Aura. I'll try to pronounce it properly. Aura for aura. Yeah? You know, to come into my life and collect all my money, right?
Let the poor
breathe.
Anyway, I'm looking at a special report on usmagazine.com, Us Weekly, I guess. Says Real Housewives Atlanta star Porsha Williams celebrates victory after ex Simon Gobadia losses divorce appeal. Free exclusive. Oh my God. I'm not happy for him. I'm just saying, you know. I'm still right. Even me, I'm obsessed with being right. I hate that I have to say that, but my brothers sometimes they don't listen. They don't listen. My brothers don't listen. Coconut Head is a bastard. You heard? Coconut Head. What did I say? It's a bastard. You want to play fairness? You want to play with Obani? You forgot that you're a king. You want to play with Obani? Will they work now? Could they work? The Chucky says, let me read this. MOP, nothing to add. In summary, wives can get bored of Mr. Nice Husband, hard seeking for something else outside the marriage. Jada Pinkett is example. Both men and wives treat other. Well, yeah, it can happen, bro. This is the reality. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, the modern man is a surprise to them. And somehow they think it's a new thing. It's a modern woman thing. They think it's a modern woman thing. After we go back and forth, they say, are you encouraging it? They will go and listen to Red Pill. They will come back and want me to lie to them. I'm telling you the reality. The reality is that yes, a woman can get bored of your whatever reality you're trying to cook, especially if you don't have any self-awareness about how life works, particularly. All right. And in all of that being said, women still want the best men in our society. All you have to focus on is be your best, your better self every day. That's all you have to focus on. Everything else, looking for people to justify how you feel, looking for Dr. Zoe. Shout out to Uncle Beto. Uncle Patrick too sometimes. These people, my brothers don't need their feeling to be soothed in this way. We need to tell them the reality. The reality is that your best point of leverage is to continue to become a better version of yourself on a daily basis. If you don't do that,
they use your function to play.
Obìnrin is not your mate. It's almost sounding like I'm generalizing women. Well, at the general level, women will continue to want the best men in our society. It's just the way it works, okay? It's just the way it works. Does that mean Will Smith was not the best man? No, I just need the rest of the story. There's more to the story. Remember I said that in the beginning? No, they whine me.
You didn't want.
They whine me. Let's get back to Samuel Gobadia. Anyway, according to this report on Us Weekly, Porsha Williams is celebrating her victory after ex-Samuel Gobadia lost his appeal in the divorce battle. Us Weekly can exclusively report. See, me and you would have advised Samuel Gobadia, don't go there. What would he say? He said, no, I'm going there. I'm going there. There are tons of stories in the Bible. This same story is everywhere in the Bible, starting with Adam and Eve. But anyway, let's leave that alone. I don't want to go biblical. Porsha Williams, 44 years old, posted on social media, "It's over." Without any details, on Tuesday, September 9, the reality star also shared a video of her boarding a private jet captioned "Free." Us confirmed that she was referring to Gobadia's effort to overturn the divorce judgment that awarded the Real Housewives of Atlanta star monthly support and a cut of their Georgia mansion being shut down. Oh, by the way, Porsha is still a loser. See, brothers, what I'm trying to tell you is that no, when the family feuds, right? You can finish it for me. I don't remember right now. And nobody's a winner in any of this. That's why I'm asking you to take your focus off of this trying to play fairness game. Okay, once you don't enter each other's bekus and fall on each other's freaks by mistake, all bets are off. In love and war, all is fair. Okay, in fact, you should be moving more and more in the direction of unfair. You and that person against the rest of the world. If you make that person your enemy, you go collect.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just look across the board. I don't care if they're your ex-wife to be your ex-husband. If you don't fall on each other's bola, enter bekus by mistake, if you've had a sex with this person, if you've created children, nations with this person, do everything in your power to make them your ally. It takes skills. You know what doesn't take skills? This part. You don't need any skills to be a victim. Okay, you just have to live in our world. It's a very cold world. People can be very wicked. Did I tell you that yet? It's a beautiful world. Well, life can be beautiful, but this world as a thing, you never see anything yet. The winners are the one who takes the bulls by the horn. The one who says, no, I'm going to let the losers do the crying. As for me, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on myself. That's what the winners tend to do. Okay? We're going somewhere. I think we're going somewhere. I don't know. My time is up. I haven't even talked about it a lot. We'll talk. Don't worry. The court denied Gobadia's application for a discretionary appeal. Well, I guess I think he's just trying to drag her. That's all he's trying to do. I think he's already lost. He got deported. Us Weekly previously reported Gobadia, 61 years old, was not happy with the divorce judgment entered by the court on June 10th. And he responded to Williams' latest post by writing, "Here we go again with Mrs. 265. Still has learned absolutely nothing. Hashtag it's over my ass." The judge sided with Williams and agreed to prenuptial agreement. There was basically the judge enforced their prenuptial agreement. He was trying to throw it out. He was trying to destroy so you met a lady, you married her within 3 days. I'm exaggerating. And then you give her a prenuptial agreement that will sign over a house, some money, and then they enforced it. And then you're still asking for fairness. See, you now see that there's no such thing as fairness. Anyway, specifically, he said she would not be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta And reality television, well, because she felt that way at that time. That's how she felt at the time. You're gonna learn the hard way. You will all learn the hard way. That was how she felt at the time. And guess what? The systems understand that too. The civil system understand this. Oh yeah. Let's see. I never see anything yet. All right. If you enter somebody's kwekus by mistake, never forget that you are the king. Okay? Never forget that. You will be triggered. The shit test is unreal. It's out of this world. No, she's not sitting in the corner planning it. That's the mistake you make. That's why you're making her your enemy. No. She's not sitting in the corner planning it. No. That's not how it works. Okay? The shit test is across the board. It comes from every corner. It will come in the form of her. H-E-R. Her. Say her. All right. Your best point of leverage is never forget that you're a king. Continue to work on yourself. You're the one that carries the seeds. Okay. Stop trying to play fairness. It's already unfair. Okay. It's already unfair. Okay. Especially if you think you have a beautiful lady in your arms and she chose to love you and all this kind of stuff. What about all those guys that didn't have her before? What about them? They're the losers? Oh, well, some of them are still in the emotional hospitals, right? The moment you start falling off, you see, this part is very unfair. The moment you start falling off like this, yeah, the devil will start penetrating small by small. Guess who is the devil? You're your own worst enemy. It's twisted. It's all kind of stupid stuff, but let's just leave it at that. So you see, Samuel Gobadia, with all the money that he had access to, which it doesn't look like they're clean. That's just what it looks like. I don't know, allegedly. But with all that money, access to private jet and everything, come to find he was just simping all along. Okay, now he's a recovering simp, and he can't help himself. He still wants to play fairness, aura for aura. You see, what do you think he did inside of the marriage? What do you think he did in that short-term 3 days marriage? Your guess is as good as mine. Was he playing petty with his ex-wife, Philin Pina? That's her name, right? Was that what it was? Oh, by the way, Jalen graduated from the police academy. He finally has his own job. The side dude that stole his first wife. That Chucky, are you still looking for fairness? Let me come to the chat. Let me see. Chucky said, skills but trend carefully. I don't know if we have time for carefully. I just don't know if we have time for carefully. I don't know. It's a tricky thing, I don't know if we have time to be treading carefully. The devil is looking for your weak points. We can't come from a place of fear. That's the bottom line. You cannot operate from a place of fear. I think I can leave it at that, because this Samuel Gobadia story, just go and watch the whole thing from the beginning, okay, till the end. It will tell you everything you need to know, okay? No, but that's a 3-day no. There are many 30-year-old marriage that moves this way, and they are also crying unfair, and they are doing aura for aura. They're trying to match energies with women. It just never works out. It's just the bottom line, okay? Either in the form of small arguments in the house, or we're talking about you're dragging each other in court, okay? You will lose more. Guaranteed. Gentlemen, you will lose more. Why? Because you had more, remember? You had more. You will lose more, okay? By the way, part of the more that you had was her, right? If you would do what you're supposed to do, you'll be multiplying everything you were. There's some exception. There's some crazy women out there. That is still your responsibility. All right, I'm going to leave at that. Let's move on. Hit the like button. But Simon has not learned. By the way, they're both losers. That's my conclusion on this. Hit like, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, with the